Good afternoon, everybody. Usual protocol, please, with the press conference. So we'll do an embargo midway through 10:30 this evening. If you could use the raise hand function if you have a question in the live section, and then we'll call the embargo midway through. I'm going to start, please, with JD Dyer, Sky Sports. Hello, JD.
Good afternoon, Pep. I think with all the turmoil between FIFA and the Premier League, from what we understand, FIFA have tried to sanction a ban for 5 days on any of the absent international players. Of course, in your case, that would be Gabriel Jesus and Edison. But what, from your perspective, is the latest on their availability ahead of this weekend's game?
Right now at 1:35, so it's unclear. I don't know. Hopefully they can play. We'll wait until tomorrow if there is some good news about the club. The club didn't inform you anything. So we are going to wait. We're going to wait till tomorrow if they can play or not.
Have you found it frustrating then to not be able to fully game plan ahead of an important game with two of your key players at this stage being still questionable?
Well, the problem is that I don't understand the situation for the fact that I don't know what we have to do, what we can do. So it's an honor for us from Man City. Leave. Our players go to the national teams and play with the countries when they were born. So no problem at all. But the problem is difficult to understand for me is just the fact that Argentina players, they play in the Premier League, go to Brazil, and they don't want allowed to play. And the Brazilian players, when they should have traveled to play this game, would have been completely the same. So they travel there to don't allow to play because they have to fit the quarantine there. And if they do it, so they cannot play in Brazil, and after they come back, they cannot play here during 10 days. And if they don't fly to play that game, after that they are suspended 5 days because they were here. So what that surprised the most is gives no sense. So the Argentina travel for Aston Villa players, and the police were in the pitch, and after that they cannot play the game because they don't follow the protocol. So would have happened the same with the same players. And after the Brazil players or the Confederation from Brazil asked to the FIFA to ban this player, they cannot travel to play with them. So yeah, but they cannot play there. So and after they cannot play there, and they cannot play here. So, and that is and it's crazy. So because we allow them to play, all the players for Liverpool or United or Chelsea and Arsenal, but if they have to travel, and they are not allowed because they have to be the quarantine. After they come back here, they have to stay 10 days in hotel. They come from Brazil, they have to stay 10 days in hotel. So they lose the game against this weekend, play the Champions League game, play in the next Premier League game. So it's difficult to understand. That's why we wait. We wait, hopefully FIFA, they're going to make a statement and allow them tomorrow, all the Brazilian players, and play there with the teams.
JD, next we go to Mike Minay.
Hi, morning, Pep. Afternoon, Pep, I should say. Can I just check the latest before the last game? De Bruyne, Foden were injured. Are they back? Are they fit, ready to play tomorrow?
Yesterday, Field made the first training session, and Kevin training good the last week. Part alone, another part with just 3 or 4 players that we were here, plus the under 18, and yeah, they feel much better.
Good news. First chance we've also had to speak to you since the transfer window closed. A lot of talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. How serious was the talks of Manchester City with him? Did you talk to him personally?
The transfer window is closed. The subject is over until winter time.
But were they serious talks with Ronaldo? Did you talk to him personally?
Sorry?
Did you talk to Ronaldo personally? Were there any talks with Cristiano Ronaldo?
It's not my business to talk with the players. There are players for the other clubs.
Okay, Mike. Next we go to Jonathan Smith.
Hi, Pat. How long can you leave it until you decide to make a decision on playing Ederson? And obviously, Zach's out as well. Scott's very vast experienced goalkeeper. You've got plenty of confidence of him stepping up if he needs to.
About when we'll know is a good question, Jonathan. I would love to know the answer, but I don't know. And about the Scott is in our squad is because he's able to play. I'm fully confident.
John, Simon Stone.
Hiya, Pep. Do you think there is any chance that even if you don't get clarity from FIFA, that the clubs, not just Manchester City, but all the clubs affected, could play these players anyway because you feel as though you couldn't have done anything to avoid this situation?
We're going to wait tomorrow. Right now, I'm thinking they are going to play because I don't have any other instructions, but I don't know about all the clubs going together, all the situation together. In this kind of situations, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, everyone thinks for himself.
It just seems as though the clubs couldn't have done anything, like you say.
Listen,
if you release the players,
for my experience, what I heard, so the Premier League make meetings, all CEOs, all the people there doing, now we're going to do it, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, and after that, everyone goes what is the best for themselves. So I don't trust much in that. So we will wait. We'll wait what FIFA said or Premier League said, and after tomorrow, we are going to decide.
Simon, Michael Gray.
Hi, Pep. Afternoon. Pep, I just wanted to ask you about the timing of the internationals. Do you agree with it just after the beginning of the Premier League has just started?
Sorry, Michael, can you repeat
the internationals? If you just had the internationals, you've won 2 games, 5-0 and 5-0. Your players have to go away on international duty. Do you agree with the timing of the internationals at the beginning of the Premier League season?
It's what it is. Every season is the same. We don't have time to prepare the team, and after we have 3 games that we have long weeks, you know, to prepare, but not before of that. And after they go to international break, and after go international break in 3 more weeks, and after another international break 3 weeks. But it happened since the last 10 years, 11 years. That's what it is. Adjust, and adapt. What do you have to do?
Thank you, Michael. Andy Hampson.
Hello, Pep. Just on the situation with Zach Steffen, how is he, first of all, and where is he, and when would you expect him to be back available to you?
He's in United States of America, isolated for the quarantine because he got positive. And when after 10, 50 days and the 2 PCRs will be made, he will be back.
Okay, and just on the game with Leicester this weekend, you compared Ferran Torres to Jamie Vardy a couple of weeks ago. I was just wondering if you could maybe elaborate a little bit on the likeness between the two.
I didn't compare Ferran Torres with Jamie Vardy, first of all. I said that Ferran has quite similar movements. So Ferran has to eat a lot of soups in the dinner time to try to be compared with Jamie Vardy, what he has done in his career. One, because they're more than 33, 34 years old. Jamie Vardy, I don't know exactly, and Ferran has 20, 21, 22. So Ferran just started, and Vardy has done an amazing, outstanding. I'm a big fan, a big admirer of Jamie Vardy as a striker. So only make a comment because Vardy loves to make a movement in behind. Normally strikers doesn't like much, and Ferran likes as well to make that movements in behind. So this is the only point I did 10, 12 days ago.
Okay, thank you, Andy. Okay, guys, going to call